Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, a beautiful princess named Snow White was born. Her skin was as white as snow, her lips were as red as blood, and her hair was as black as ebony. She was the daughter of the king and queen, and they loved her dearly. But Snow White's happiness was short-lived. Her mother, the queen, died soon after giving birth to her. The king, heartbroken, married again to a beautiful but wicked queen who was jealous of Snow White's beauty. The stepmother queen possessed a magical mirror that told her she was the fairest of them all, but as Snow White grew older, the mirror began to say that Snow White was the fairest of them all. Enraged, the stepmother queen ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and kill her. But the huntsman, taking pity on Snow White, told her to run away and never come back. He killed a deer and brought its heart back to the queen, telling her that Snow White had been killed. Snow White wandered deep into the forest, scared and alone. She stumbled upon a small cottage belonging to 7 dwarfs, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. They welcomed Snow White into their home, and she stayed with them. Meanwhile, the stepmother queen discovered that Snow White was still alive when the mirror told her that Snow White was living with the dwarfs. Disguising herself as an old hag, the queen offered Snow White a poisoned apple, which put Snow White into a magical sleep. The dwarfs discovered the queen's plan and chased her away, but they were unable to revive Snow White. Just as all hope seemed lost, a handsome prince arrived, having heard about the beautiful sleeping princess. He kissed Snow White, breaking the curse, and she woke up. The prince and Snow White fell in love and were married, and the stepmother queen was punished for her cruel deeds. The dwarfs attended the wedding, and they all lived happily ever after.